Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, so we are here with Good Morning Mini Metro, the full screen experience for you. Let's go to today's daily challenge. It is Chicago, and we will take it on the normal mode. Let's see here. We'll start out over here. Looks like the square is always going to spawn on the east side of the river, but at least it's on the southeast today. It's a little more convenient. Let's get that going as well. Hope everybody had a good Thursday. Let's see. I'm just going to draw an orange line here. Actually, yeah. It's a little inefficient. It uses an extra tunnel right there, but that'll be okay. Let's get this going up here. Once I get a triangle, over here or up on this side, I'll pull this orange line back. Although I am going to want to probably draw another line there, so we'll see. Locomotive, don't have that option, so I'll take the line. Really would like to get more bridges or tunnels, but we'll see. Oh, another circle over there. That's just ducky. Let's put another locomotive on the red line. Kind of don't want to draw another line here until I know I can hook it into the square. But we'll see how we go. It's so early that we're in pretty good shape. Essentially no matter what I do right now. All right. Circle down there. You know what? I'm going to do this, and we'll draw out the yellow line. And that'll just essentially put more responsibility on the orange line for a little bit, because the yellow's going to drop its squares there, but that'll be fine. Locomotive, here we go. Here's two more bridges. Okay, so the yellow line goes into there. I'll hold on to that for now. Will I? Actually, I don't think I will. Let's draw a green line that goes out and does this. Yeah. There's a pretty helpful triangle up north. We can terminate both the yellow and the green lines on that. I like the colors here in Chicago. They're very rich, jewel tone type colors. All right, let's pull back that orange line finally. We'll send the yellow line up to get that triangle. That's okay. Orange line can pick up this circle. And now we're starting to hum along. And plus signs might start collecting here, but that's okay. Generally speaking, I think this is okay. We'll take, I think we can take another line here without much issue. I might have to keep an eye on the orange line here. Actually, I might even have to just put another locomotive on it. Let's do that. So the red line's got 2, the orange line's got 2. The green line's only got the 1. And the green line is being asked to do a lot right now. Yeah, I think we're going to borrow you from the red line. That'll come over here, be on the green line. That triangle up there, I guess... No, it really makes sense to... Alright, we'll put that on the yellow line, put this on the green line, and shunt this over to the red line. Now, the red line is going to be more than a little dysfunctional. But that'll be okay. Football up there means that the orange line is definitely going to have its hands full. Okay. It is Sunday, so this red line is not the end of the world. We'll take a locomotive and... Ooh. Oh, the carriage would have been very helpful, but I don't think I can turn down this interchange. So let's do that. And... yeah, let's hook up... Let's put both the green and the red... No. If I do that... No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So we'll put the red line there. And put another locomotive on the red line. And also turn this guy around up here. And hopefully the red line will be okay for a little bit. Also, hopefully we'll get a triangle to spawn over here at some point. Like, I could really go for a triangle right there, game. You gonna do that for me? Probably not. Alright, you hit the square, turn around, come back out here. Now, I'm just going to have to babysit these lines for a while, is what it's going to boil down to. And that's not the end of the world. Another circle up there. I really want this green line to terminate on a triangle, though. Like, if I take that off, the green line gets even worse. Another square there. Probably would have been a good place for an interchange, but, you know, we didn't have that option. I don't really regret taking the interchange or dropping it where I did. It's not a huge difference. Let's see here. Green will pick out your circles. The yellow line could probably use a little bit of help, too. I only have the one locomotive doing the yellow line's work, so that's an issue. Why don't you come through here? Save that circle for me. Take a locomotive. Can I have a carriage, please? No. No. Alright, let's see here. I have one spare bridge. I have one spare line. If I use the spare line, I'm probably going to need to use the spare bridge. So... I think we'll take the line. I lied. We'll take the bridges. Let's see here. Want to take some of the responsibility off of the red line, so we'll do that with our blue line. Triangle up there is very helpful. Alright, so you've just got circles now. This red line way down south only has circles and triangles on it, which is good. Let's see. Can you pick that out? Now you've got all that going on. Interesting. You can't... Okay. What if you start up here? No, same issue. Well, that stinks. You know what? What if... Yeah, that gets a little creative. Oh. And we can just round this that way. Okay. And you will come through here, clear that guy out. Why don't you come through there? Another triangle up top of the orange line is pretty good and helpful. This is all working out swimmingly. You know what? Why don't I take this off of the orange line, put it on the red line, because this unique is going to start piling up. Circle over there I will give to the blue line. The yellow line is now in desperate need of attention. I don't know exactly what I can do about that at this moment, but let's run through here. Because you'll grab your triangles and plus signs, drop some there, pick up some circles. That should be okay. Alright, locomotive, and I really could have used a carriage there. Oh, but instead we'll take a line. And we'll think about what we've done with our lives. I could probably shorten... Actually, what if we pull this, this, and this off of the yellow line, send the yellow line up to get that circle, and now we have a purple line that can do all of that. Okay. This is probably the most organized system I've had in a long time. Not just in Chicago, but, you know, flipping anywhere. Alright. It still requires some pretty constant babysitting. But, you know, just aesthetically, this looks nice. All of the lines running almost parallel to one another. Alright, you go get that diamond. That'll be fine. Can you just turn around, please? Actually, that's not going to be a problem, because you don't have the... Yeah. That's good. Alright, you, down there. Southern boy, turn around, save that circle. Okay. Why don't you, start here? Yeah. And you go all the way up to the end of the line. You turn around when you hit that, I guess? Oh, you had a bunch of pentagons that I just dropped off. Oh, well. That'll be fine. You come through, save this. There we go. This is actually kind of working. Of course, now that I say that, things are going to go horribly, horribly wrong. That circle up there, I guess I'll put on the green line. We're going to borrow a locomotive from the green line and drop it here on the blue line. You run through there, save that. Up over 1,000 passengers, that's good. I'll take a locomotive, and an interchange is nice. I would have really liked a carriage, but instead I'll take the last line just to free up some options. So, why don't I put another locomotive right there on the yellow line. And now you will come through here, save that. And now it's just a matter of keeping all of these plates floating. So you're going to drop your triangles, and then I want you to come all the way up here. Orange line's doing okay. Oh my god, it's a triangle. Oh my god, stop the world, it's a triangle. Okay. So the blue line can terminate there. The red line can terminate there. The green line can come all the way down and terminate there. You know what? The green line can unhook and terminate there. And you run up there and then terminate down here. I probably am overreacting there, but oh my god, it's a triangle. I'm so happy to see that triangle. Okay. Central Square is getting overloaded with footballs and plus signs. Okay. You can help by coming down here. Pie pieces, too. So it's basically... Actually, it's the orange line is doing its job, but the green and purple lines need some help. Okay. That's unfortunate. There's a triangle up there for the yellow line. It's helpful. Alright. You are going to need some assistance, though. Why don't you, yellow train, actually turn around and become a purple train? And you, red train, I'm going to borrow you and have you become a... so many plus signs. You're actually going to be a purple train, too. There we go. Now we're starting to clear that out. And it only cost, everything I had. Okay. You, I just borrowed from the red line. Let me pay that back. You, I'm just going to borrow from the... I'm just going to add to the red line. Let's go this way with you. Okay. So you drop there, come back through here. Oh boy, this is a nightmare. Okay. You there, friend. Come back through this way. You do that again. You pick up that circle. You pick up this circle. You pick up that circle. You pick up that circle, I guess. Yeah, more work for the purple line. Great. That's what we wanted to see. More work for the purple line. Hooray. Okay. Oh, goodness. Locomotive and... Just give me another carriage. Come on. All right, I'll take the bridges. Because it'll at least let me draw another line. Which I guess is a good thing? I guess? I don't know. Oh boy. Alright, let's just... Here's what we can do. We can take the yellow line apart a little bit. Have it go up there. You do all of this. All of this with just one locomotive? That doesn't sound like a good idea, but you know what? It's what I drew. Okay. So that's going to shorten the purple line significantly. There. Everybody terminated that triangle. Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do even a single solitary thing about this station which was on fire? Which I asked you to do something about very nicely. Alright, where is my purple train? Where is my purple train? Oh, it's right there. Alright, that's an issue. I need to pull something right now. You can do that. And you can go solve the yellow line's problems. Please get there. Please get there. Nope, didn't get there. Okay. Wow. 1473 passengers. Considering the amount of babysitting that went on there, I guess that's an okay score. I'm not in love with it. Let's see here. Top 15 though. Okay. Top 15%. I will take that. It's ooh, that was a stretch. That was a long one. I could use a little bit of relaxation. Let's do an endless mode. It's been a while since I played endless. We'll drop some endless here. Where do I feel like going? Let's do a community map where we don't have an endless score. So that could be Casablanca or Tokyo, or could be Amsterdam, Kyiv, Sacramento. Yeah, let's play Kyiv. We're just going to try to get as good of a score as we can. Endless in Kyiv. All right. So while we're here, let's start off with a loop here, because that makes sense. So Kyiv starts you off with 3 interchanges, but only 2 lines, and you're only going to get 5. So that's neat. I'll take the bridge, I guess. Here's an interchange. So while we have a moment, I want to point out that tomorrow, if you're watching this on the day it comes out, tomorrow, Saturday, April 3rd, I am going to be doing a subathon on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the_goog. Basically, I'm going to start at noon. I'm going to set a timer for 6 hours. And then after that, the stream is going to go essentially as long as there's an appetite for it, by which I mean as long as... Basically, the gimmick with the subathon is you add to the timer with follows and subscriptions and bits and all sorts of good stuff. So if we get a bunch of follows and subscriptions and such, the stream will go very, very, very long. And if not, it'll go 6 hours, and that'll be cool too. All right, I only have 2 lines, so that's why I can only draw out 2 lines. Let's send the blue line over here, and we'll get... Can I have another line, please? I would like another line. No? All right, fine. Here. Take another locomotive, I guess. I guess we'll send the blue line out here. That'll be okay. Really would like another line, but, you know. Beggars and choosers and all of that. Still can't send that guy out there. That was a horrible, awkward angle for a second, but we fixed it. All right, so in terms of what we're going to play during the subathon... Ooh, hold on. Let's see, can we do that? Yes. Can I add that in? Yes. Can I hook this in? Yes. That means there's no great reason for the blue line to exist, but we can do this. And I'll shorten that. Great. And we'll take another line. Super D-duper. So in terms of what we're going to play during the subathon, short answer is, I don't know. We're going to start off with some mini Metro, as is tradition. Other than that, we're going to try to knock out, well, no. I'm going to try to play some games that friends have gifted me on Steam that I have not yet touched. So that means we're probably going to play some Goat Simulator. I'm probably going to play Risk of Rain 2. I know Parlor Ghost just gifted me a game the other day, the name of which is escaping me, but we're going to try that out. And, you know, I mean, if you're a regular on the Twitch stream, you know 5,000 Goog Bucks, you know, which is the silly name we have for channel points. 5,000 channel points is all it takes to change the game. I might even discount that for the event tomorrow. Oh, that's actually a very helpful circle here in Kyiv. Everything is upside down. In Soviet Russia, circles helpful, not triangles. I don't know. Don't ask. We'll take a locomotive, and I've got 2 spare interchanges, so let's just take another line. And the star there is going to motivate me to turn around all of these locomotives. So yeah, you do that. Because we want the star, we want the unique right next to the square, so that the uniques get dropped at the square and then picked up and dropped off immediately. Is good for traffic flow. Alright. Let's see here. I kind of want to unhook these 2 just to make this line look nicer, but, oh, well, I was going to say that triangle is very important. That triangle just became less important. So, we can do that now. Let's go circle, triangle, circle, and you'll terminate up at this square. And that'll be just perfect. I'll take a locomotive and another line. You know what else I can do? Given that I've got I've got 3 tunnels and 2 bridges. I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring the blue line back over here. You can come down and get that, actually. Yeah, we're going to bring the blue line there, and we're going to make this square an interchange, too. Not that square there. That square is not special. Okay, so again, it all starts, if you're watching this live on the day, well, not live, but if you're watching this on the day it comes out, it starts tomorrow at noon Eastern, and we'll go at least 6 hours. I'm hoping that we'll get, some follows and some subs, and it'll wind up being, closer to an 8 or a 10-hour stream. If it winds up being a 14-hour stream, then I'll be told we will be at 2 o'clock in the morning. That'll be fun. Let's see. We've got that circle down there. I think I'm just going to draw out a gold line, the intent of which is to populate this area over here. That square there is mildly annoying. I'll take a carriage over the 3 interchanges. Let's grab that, and we'll start there. Okay. Yeah, just keep things moving here is the goal. Let's put a carriage on the red line. And plus sign there makes the green line more important. I'll put another locomotive on it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is moving pretty smoothly. So many interchanges on offer here in Kyiv. Again, with the community maps, you never exactly know what you're gonna get. But this is an interesting little map. Triangle down there is kind of a pain in the butt. How are we gonna get to that, I wonder? Let's think about it. I definitely want to stick... There we go. Good work. Yeah, I definitely wanted to keep this square on. You can go up there, and... yeah, you're not going to be part of the loop for right now. That'll be okay. Maybe a circle will spawn, like, right here. That would be nice. Let's manifest that. Let's put that into the world. A circle is going to spawn right here. Hopefully. In the meantime, let's go ahead and put a carriage on... That's almost what I said. Locomotive and a carriage. I just realized that I've already filled up the line bar. Alright, so you go up there. You can take that. That's great. Okay. So yeah, I have 1 spare line, and that's it. And you know what? I think we're going to use that right now. We're going to draw out that light blue line. Take a carriage. Come on. I want you to round. There you go. Good work. Here's another carriage for the red line. Locomotive for the red line? Yeah, locomotive for the red line. Why not? And a carriage for it. That should see the red line through for now. What else do we want to do? Locomotive, take another carriage. Carriage for something on the green line? Sure. Maybe should have given that carriage over to the blue line instead, but you know what? We'll put a locomotive on it. And, oh, I could put a 5th locomotive on the red line if I wanted. That's good to know. Ridership is just exploding right now. I think the population has boomed, and the lines were positioned such that I was in a really good place to take advantage of that. slap the carriage here on the yellow line, because it's got these 2 consecutive circles there. Alright. Let's see. This station here is going to be just fine. Locomotive and a carriage. Yeah, I really think that the limiting factor is the population rather than... as opposed to, like, placement or... Yeah, we're just boom, 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 boom with all of these. Alright, I'm going to put a carriage on the dark blue line, I guess? And I've got another locomotive here. Why don't I do... Yep, keep this coming. Locomotive and a carriage on the red line. I could have a 6th locomotive on the red line? Holy crap. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Instead, I think I'm going to do a locomotive on the other blue train. Locomotive and a carriage. Let's put this carriage on the green locomotive that doesn't have one. All of a sudden, I find myself with 5 spare carriages, which is ridiculous. Or 5 spare locomotives, rather. I think we can put one on the red line? Yeah, sure. Let's put one on the red line. Just keep you going, I guess. Locomotive and a carriage. Well, let's put a carriage on that red locomotive that we just added. Can I have a 7th? No. 6 is the limit. So it's good. We found the limit. 6 locomotives per line here in Kyiv. Okay. Let's see. Haven't had a station spawn in a long time. Let's put another locomotive on the green line, because it looks like it's starting to get a little cramped. Just a little, though. Locomotive and a carriage. Like, I guess I could start taking some interchanges and dropping them in convenient places. And I could maybe... loosen up some buttons, maybe? No. Loosen up the red line a little bit. Unhook this, redraw the green line a little bit. But honestly, I think it's just schmoovin'. Alright, you pick up all of that. That's fine. Okay. Locomotive and another carriage. Let's see. I've got a blue locomotive here with no carriage. I've got a light blue locomotive there with no carriage, but I see no point in doing that. Yeah, we're already up over 100 passengers delivered. Or 100 regular passengers, so that's good. Here's a green locomotive without a carriage. Let's drop that. This green line is so short, and it has 3 trains running on it. Blue line up here is moving well. I am really struggling to find a place to drop these 6 locomotives. I guess what I can do is extend the blue and the light... Yeah, the blue and the gold lines. Alright. Let's unhook from you. Unhook from you. And unhook all of this from you. You go up there, get that. The light blue line can pick up the plus sign and the circle and terminate at this triangle. and the gold line can pick up the circle, the square, and terminate at this circle. And we'll just, like, load it down. Like, load these lines down with more locomotives. See if that increases our traffic. Because now the green line is significantly shorter, so hopefully more efficient. Yep, that got us another milestone. Here, let me get another interchange going here. Another group of them, rather. And I'll put one right here at a terminus. And I'll put one right here at a terminus. Yeah, I've already got you running through there. Yeah. Alright. Yellow line could use another triangle somewhere. It is running through that one, but that's it. Kind of looks like this circle is becoming an issue too, so why don't we pull it off the red line, dedicate the yellow line to it? Here you go. And maybe everybody start... No, that doesn't make any sense, because that triangle is so close to this other triangle here. Locomotive. All right, let's go back to taking carriages. I'm going to put the carriage on the yellow line. The locomotive I'll give to the blue line. Yeah, this has actually helped. So that was a good thing that I did. Yeah, up over 140 regular passengers. I'll take that. Here, dark blue line. Have this last locomotive. Now, is there anything else I can do to help expand this quickly? Take a carriage. Just going to keep tossing carriages on the yellow line because the real problems that I have are these two circle stations here just getting overloaded with triangles. But that's generally speaking okay. Yep, there you go. Pick all of that up. That's okay. Yeah, and like if this was classic mode, I would be long dead. But 165. There we go. Keep going. Okay. More carriages for the yellow carriage god? Sure. There you go. All right. I've got 2 more locomotives that I can drop. Let's put one of them here. Let's put... Is the yellow line full? The yellow line's not even full. Here you go. All right. That's going to tick over 180 any second now. There we go. Locomotive. I'll take another carriage. Carriage for the yellow line. There you go. Locomotive for the yellow line's full, so locomotive for the dark blue line. Sure, you're being asked to do a lot. Haven't paid that much attention to you. Stations just stopped spawning at some point. Oh, now I'm so deep in that I'm getting visual bugs. I've got passengers overflowing off the end of trains, so that's great. This central square is a complete nightmare. Because, you know, all of the uniques are just on the red line, and every line is delivering them to the central square so fast. Like, you can see them just piling up here and piling up. Locomotive and a carriage. Here, plus signs are piling up on the light blue line. You take another locomotive and a carriage. Sure, that'll be fine. All right. Up over 200 passengers. Wow. This is a really good run. I'm a fan of this. Okay. I kind of want to start going into the outro because we have been going for a while now. But, you know, it's just... Oof. Okay, maybe it has slowed down. Finally. Let me Here, how can I facilitate this continuing any further? I guess I'll make this triangle an interchange, because it's got 3 lines going through it. And then, I don't know, this square, this circle. You know, yeah, we'll take a locomotive and a carriage. I think the carriage this time will go on the blue line because plus signs keep piling up right here. All right, what are we going to do? Locomotive for the light blue line, I guess. Sure, here, go. Let's see if that pushes it. Oh, wow. Already pushing up on 230. Okay. I mean, if it's going to keep going, man. At some point, I'm going to be worried that it's not going to be uploaded by 9 o'clock, but, you know, we'll deal with that when we have to deal with that, I guess. The light blue line is full, the gold line is full, the dark blue line is full, the red line is full, so this locomotive has to go on the green line. Carriage, I'll put on the light blue line, right there. What was I thinking of doing? I was thinking of taking this circle, putting it back on the red line. You know what? We can have both pick it up. How about that? You can both pick it up, and I'll even make it an interchange. There. That, I'm sure, will not be a disaster in any way. Alright, are you... Oh my goodness, 255? Really? Soundtrack is just going nuts right now. Alright, we'll take another locomotive and a carriage. The locomotive has to go on the green line. It's the only line that can accept locomotives. The carriage can go somewhere. I have blue trains up here that don't have them. There. Everything's going nuts. Okay, is that finally petering out now? At 257 or whatever? Okay. I think the population explosion has stopped. I think it's basically plateaued. So, with that having been said, let's cast the ancient ritual of summon one more bonus, by which I mean I'm going to start wrapping up. Thank you everybody so much for watching. One more time, I'll get one last plug in. I will be back tomorrow on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the_goog, doing a subathon starting at 12 o'clock Eastern, continuing for at least 6 hours. And, you know, who knows? Perhaps long into the night. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play Among Us. We're going to play Mini Metro. We're going to play Goat Simulator. All sorts of games. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, unless this hits 275, which it just might, it's very close. I think the ancient ritual may have worked. Nope. Are you gonna back off? Alright, well, I'm gonna hit this fade to black button, and we're gonna call it a video. Thank you all again so much for watching. I will be back here on YouTube, incidentally, Monday morning, 9 o'clock Eastern, with Monday's edition of Good Morning Mini Metro. Until then, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take a locomotive and a carriage. I'll put the locomotive on the green line. I'll put the carriage on the... Do I have anything? Is there a... Oh, I saw a light blue train with only one, with no locomotive on, with no carriage on it. So we'll do that. Are you seriously going to tick right over to 295 right away? Come on, stop. Video's over. The video is over. Okay, the video's over. Goodbye.